Darryl, 2 games of the conventional season to go, but hopefully 3 more games after that. What's the mood in the camp?
Good, pretty positive to be honest. We've got a home game on Saturday to look forward to, and the last few performances at home have been really positive, so it's one we're all looking forward to.
Yeah, I suppose while the away form has dropped off a little bit of late, the home form has still stayed solid, and that's why you're still where you are.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's well aware of how disappointing the away form's been recently, but like you say, the home form has been a big positive, and maybe at the start of the season it was kind of the other way around. So it's swung round this way, and as long as we can get a win on Saturday, and then maybe count on Southend taking a point at Oxford as well, and then we can relax going down to Plymouth for the last game.
In recent weeks, Mark's changed the formation around, especially at home, been a bit more 4-4-2 rather than the 4-3-3, which has served you so well for the rest of the season. How does that change things for you playing in it?
You've got 2 up front, and then 1 just behind as well, and it's a lot more attacking, and when we get into the final third, we seem to have more options, which then gives you more opportunity to create and score goals, and it's worked really well at home, and Oxford was the only one we didn't score where we probably should have scored 4 or 5, and so it's been really positive at home, and everyone's really looking forward to the game Saturday now.
And presumably if you're playing through the middle, then you've got a bit more support, rather than if you're playing through the middle in a 4-3-3, you're a battering ram almost.
Yeah, you can be quite isolated in that lone role, and it's more about holding it up and trying to delay to let your teammates get up and support you, whereas in this system you've got men round about you straight away, and you can get little 1-2s and sharp movements in the final third, which is obviously more my type of game, rather than holding it up and waiting for support.
And just looking at Bradford, big club, lots of expectation there always when they're at this level, but it's been a difficult season for them.
Yeah, I think in their eyes, their fans and management eyes, they'll have had a very disappointing season and underachieved. So we've already beat them at their patch as well, so I'm quite sure they won't want us doing the double over them. So they'll be coming here. They've not got anything to play league wise, but they've got a lot to play for, with regards to players getting contracts for next season and stuff like that. So they've still got a lot to play for.
Does that make them dangerous opponents?
Yeah, of course. Any team that's got something to play for and something to prove is going to be a dangerous opponent. And if we take them lightly, then we could come unstuck.
And how important are the fans at the weekend potentially? Because this time of the season, they can play a big part. Yeah,
massively. We've said it in the past that they can play a massive role and be our 12th man. If they get behind us, right from the first whistle right through to the last, it makes such a difference. It gives the boys a lift and gives us a bit of a buzz, and that'll get us through the game.
Thank you. Good luck.
Cheers, mate.
Darryl, the manager's mentioned black cats a couple of times because you've been so unlucky recently. Do you think you've had genuine bad luck, or do you think it's just a case of things not quite going for you recently?
I think 2 months ago I would have had 5 or 6 goals this month. I'm still doing what I did 2 months ago, but the ball's dropping a yard to the left, a yard to the right, further wide of the post, rather than 2 months ago it was the opposite way around.
Yeah.
And I think strikers just go through these spells, but I'd rather be in there missing chances than not getting any at all. So it's it's just trying to keep your self-belief and confidence as high as you can going through these spells.
Has it affected you, or do you think it would have affected you more when you were younger? Now you sort of know how to deal with these. There's just dry patches.
Yeah, I mean, obviously being more experienced now, you can understand the game a little bit more and understand that these kind of things happen. But I think when you're younger as well, you're a bit more naive to these type of things, and it doesn't maybe play on your mind as much after. So it's kind of 50-50 really. But no, you do your best to try and not it affect you. But it can do at times. But I go all soon, put that right.
Yeah. Have you become a father for the second time yet? Or
No, not yet.
Any minute now, isn't it, G?
Yeah, pretty much any day now. To be honest, we're expecting to have it already. We don't know what we're having yet. That's why I'm calling it. Not just being mean. So yeah, any day now, and hopefully if we can secure promotion or a playoff place, sorry, on Saturday, and if we could get the baby out pretty soon after that, then that'd be a perfect weekend.
Yeah, and there could be some Bebeto style celebrations if something happens before Saturday.
Yeah, of course. That would be magnificent. Have a child and then being able to score a goal and celebrate it, and on a Saturday would be perfect.
Yeah, do you just go about your business as normal, but obviously you got your phone ready in case there's some news to rush off? Or is that
I've gave Wes as my phone every day at training, and John the kit man's had my phone through matches just in case. But to be honest, I'd rather it happened through a training session and not through a game. But if it happens on the Saturday, then it's just one of these things.
Yeah, brilliant.